What's going on, everybody? Rob here, aka Trev2323. Today we're going to be going over the Dremel 3000 plus flex shaft. All right, this right here, Dremel 3000 plus flex shaft. Why did I get this one right here plus the flex shaft? Believe it or not, my wife always looks for the deals and the sales and everything. The regular Dremel tool right here, the regular Dremel without the flex shaft was $69. And they come with accessories, and it came with the same accessories as the regular Dremel. Now this flex shaft for the Dremel is actually $30, but it was $79 for the kit with the flex shaft, or $69 for the kit without the flex shaft, and the flex shaft was $30 extra. So basically, by doing it this way, you save $20. If I use the flex shaft, I don't know. It comes with a 2-year limited guarantee. I did buy some extra cutoff tools, because mainly what I use this for is the cutoff tools where you can't get in a certain space. I mean, I have all kind of cutting tools, but there's just some areas that you cannot get in to cut it off, like I'm going to show you in this video why I use this. But also you can use this as an engraver, and what I want to start doing is actually engraving my tools. So, okay, let me see if I open it the right way. So this is the unboxing of the Dremel 3000. There's a different tip right here for the tip of the Dremel. This is the actual Dremel tool right here. And this is the Dremel 3000. You have the different speeds that you could click up on it. This is to hold the bit in if you want to change the top right here, all right? And I used to have a battery operated Dremel. No way did it weigh as much as this one. So this one is a little bit heavier than the battery operated one. But my wife bought me the battery operated one many moons ago, like when battery operated stuff was just coming out and the battery technology wasn't really there, where you could cut off like 2 or 3 screws or whatever you needed, but then the battery would drain and they only gave you one battery. Now we got the 20 volts that last for a good amount of time, and they're a lot cheaper. Okay, so you get the Dremel right here, but then you also get a protector kit right here. Now I would have to figure out, oh, this unscrews right here, then you put the protector on right there, which is, I think, is a good addition. Although I wear my goggles, when you're cutting with metal and cutting steel, if you get that in your eye, it's going to be no bueno. You have the instruction manuals right here. Then in this side right here, you have the actual flex cord. So this is if you're going to mount it somewhere. You could actually have the Dremel itself hanging mounted, and the flex shaft screws on here. So when this is mounted, you just have the little pen that you're working on to engrave something to write on. If you have a solid workspace, you could just use this as your solid workspace. This tip unscrews, and you could screw this on, and you could put the protector on. So I'm not to the point yet where I'm showing you why I needed this Dremel, but I will definitely show you in a little bit why I needed the Dremel again. But I did purposely want a battery operated one this time around, because as I said before, a corded one, because I just need it for more power and constant power. Okay, well, this is taped closed. This is all your free little accessories you get, but I don't like that they only give you 2 cutoff discs. So I actually bought the box of extra cutoff discs. But these do work really well. They give you some sanding wheels. Okay, so these are the sanding wheels right here that they give you, and they give you a bunch of different grits of sand, and these look empty, but what it does is you slide this one off, and when you slide this one off, I'm not going to fight with it right now, when you slide it off, you can put this one on, and there's screws, so more than likely what you're going to have to do is unscrew the tension. Let me see if I get that right here. This is the unboxing. I'll hurry up with the unboxing because I want to show you what the cutoff tool is going to be. Okay, so it's like a piece of cotton in there, and then it slides right off. Then you put the new one on. It's a piece of rubber, actually, is what it is. And then you tighten this up, and then it holds in place. Now, Dremels spin really fast. They do spin really fast. Okay, so this is the tool that they give you for the Dremel. Okay, they do give you some hard sanders, some rock sanding discs, some pointed sanding discs. They give you some buffing discs. See the buffing discs? But this is what I need right here. Let me show you and show you how. This is actually the bore for the cutting disc for the Dremel. This is the bore for the cutting discs, and then they give you Dremel cutting disc right here. Now these are super thin compared to the heck are they? Compared to, oh my god, I'm slipping for me. Compared to the angle grinders, okay. But this is the bore for it. So what you gotta do is take this off right here, unscrew that with the bit right here. Then you put this through the disc right here, and then you screw this back on together. And this is what holds your cutting disc in place. Now I am going to cut a little piece of metal, and I'll show you why I got to cut a little piece of metal. What I did is I put a security door on the house, and when I built on the whole back porch, when I built on the whole extension, everything's brand new. So what happens when you have new construction? Everything settles, so your house settles. So therefore the new construction settled a little bit where the door latch isn't working that good. So I got to get this door latch fixed. So this right here is just like a drill. Open this up, you put your bit in there, and then you close it up. All right, and then after you close it, you lock it down. So this is actually set up, ready to go. So let's go show you what I might need an extension cord, but that's a different. I'm cracking up right now because I put I'm wearing my laundry room mudroom right here, but I'm cracking up because I put an outlet. I put a 4 toggle switch motion sensor for the laundry room. That one right there is actually a switch to turn on the garage light from here. That one is a switch for all the motion lights, and I added that where it fits in place. Now this is the door itself. Let me put the Dremel down. This is the door itself, and the top deadbolt works perfect, but if you can see, the door is not catching itself. The door itself, it got a lock on the knob, but it's not catching. And then if you look at it, it's actually hidden right here. So that's why it's not catching. So I have to shape this a little bit better. Look at that. It caught. I'm about to cut that with the Dremel, and it caught right now. And that's what you want, because you do want it to be able to catch all the time, but it's not catching all the time. And I can see because this little bit right here, this little tip is stuck on there. So since I have the Dremel, let me go get the goggles and just cut that little tip off, and then it'll work perfect all the time. All right, so I got the grinding disc. Sorry about that. I got the grinding disc on this right now, and I'm gonna clean this up with the grinding disc. I gotta clean all that little extra off, but then when you close it, it's perfect now. And it was just, I noticed that the little line right there was hidden and rubbing, so I had to cut a little bit more off. So even on the outside of the door, you have the little protector here anyways, so you can't even see the difference anyways. And not that there's any more, I cut maybe not even 1/8 of an inch off, so it's not really anything structural, but it's just that when you close your door behind you, like you come in, when I open it up, I already automatically hit the lock. So when that thing closes behind me, if anybody tries to run up behind me, that door is instantly locked right there, and they're not pulling that door open right there. So that's why when this one right here doesn't lock all the way, that's why I make sure to get attention to that right away, because I don't want, like it says, I unlock the door, I lock that automatically when I unlock the door. And then there you go, you're closed. And anybody runs up behind you, they can't get in because that's automatically locked. Another reason why we buy these doors with all the extra trim is because you don't want anybody to reach through there and grab you. Now, even if they get their hand through this one, here's one trick. If somebody gets their hand through there, you go like this, and guess what? You can break their arm. All right, talk to you later. Subscribe, like, and share.